dear friends, so welcome to my channel HSR by Info. Today we are going to discuss one more important structure of cell, that is a cytoskeleton. Okay. So we have to know what is the cytoskeleton initially. Let us see, cyto means cytoplasm of cell, whereas skeleton is which gives the structural features or architecture of cells. So the architecture of cell is given by a protein filamentous structures. Protein filaments. So let us see actually what is the skeleton. We know very well the human being is made up of with the bones and flesh. Here the bones that giving structural features of human beings, whereas the flesh which attached on the bones which gives the complete features, the structural features, the complete structural features. So, for the complete human being structure and beautiness is completely depend on the how the bones which are present in the human beings. Is it right? The bones which are very large, the people looking like a very large. The bones which are very short, the people looking very short. Like that, the structure of a man or woman is depend on the skeleton which they have. So, similarly, the cell that contains the structure, that structure is dependent by the skeleton. That skeleton is made up of with the filamentous structures which are made up of with proteins. Is it right? Let us see, we know very well the cell. Actually, the cell that contains the many organelles like nucleus, mitochondria, ribosomes, and vacuoles, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, whatever that. All these are present in within the cytoplasm. Is it right? The nucleus which are present in the middle part, the nuclear membrane which produces the endoplasmic reticulum, from where the Golgi complex is produced, and there is a mitochondria, and also there is some ribosomes, and so on. All these are the cell organelles. These cell organelles which are present within the cell, especially in the cytoplasm. Again here, the cytoplasm that contains filament-like structures which are very essential for maintaining of structure of cell, which gives the architecture of cell. So such filamentous proteins structures we called as the cytoskeleton. Is it clear? So let us see how many types of cytoskeleton filaments or structures which are present in a cell. See, there are three types of cytoskeleton structures are present. Among those, first one is the microtubules. The second one is microfilaments. The third one is intermediate filaments. Intermediate filaments. These are the three different structures of cytoskeleton which are essential for the structure of cell. Now, in this class, we are going to see what is the microtubules, how actually microtubules are formed, and how it is essential for the different functions of cell. In the future class, the rest of these two parts will be completed. Okay, let us start with the microtubules. So, microtubules, actually the microtubules that contains the proteinous structure. Proteinous structure. These protein actually made up of with the a protein called as a tubulin. Tubulin is a protein. That tubulin protein which forms the a tubule-like structure in the micro environment, microform. So such type of structures we call as a microtubules. Let us see how actually microtubules are present. The tubulin protein, that is two types. The tubulin proteins is divided into two types, alpha tubulin and beta tubulin. So, due to the alpha and beta tubulins, they come together form a heterodimer. Heterodimer. So, similar heterodimers, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, alpha, beta, like that, all forms uniform in nature. What happening here? The alpha, beta tubulin proteins come together, they form heterodimers. Such type of heterodimers are uniformly attached to each and everyone and forms a filamentous structure. Such type of filamentous structure we call as a profilament. Profilament. Let us see beta alpha, beta alpha, beta alpha, beta alpha, like this. Always these tubules, this filament, actually this is not a tubule, it is a filament. It is a filament that contains the uniformity, that maintaining the polarity. Always the beta tubule that is present here and that ends with the alpha tubule. The tubule that contains the beta, that place we called as a plus end. The tubule that contains the alpha region, that tubule we called, that region we called as a minus end. And similarly, which is also we called as a, this place is called as a polymerization end. And this end called as a depolymerization. We know very well polymerization. Polymerization is nothing but the all monomers of any protein or any substances together they form a long length of chain, that is called as a polymerization. Whereas that such type of polymer get dissociated from polymer into the monomer, such type of thing we call as a depolymerization. So here is the two sides where actually this is the polymerization end and here is the depolymerization end. These are the filament structure. These filament structure we call as the profilaments in eukaryotic cell. In cell, these filament structures are formed together, they form a tubule. What happened? This filamentous structure that forms into a tubule. Let us say, actually, in the eukaryotic cell, these profilaments, 13 profilaments, which are together forms a tubule-like structure. Generally, 11 to 15 tubules, 11 to 15 profilaments together that forms this tube-like structure. Let us see how these filamentous structures together they forms the tube-like structure, especially most probably 13 filaments. 13 filaments are together that forms the tube-like structure. So let us see how it is forms. See, actually what happened? Such type of filaments. For example, here you can see assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Is it right? See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is the top position. This is the top position of a tube. Here what happened? Let us see how it forms like this. and this one also like this. It forms and looking like this. So this one also looking like this. So in this way, it forms 13 filaments into a tube-like structure. This tube that contains empty space inside. Empty space inside, that is called as a lumen. The lumen that is contains empty space, that empty space is surrounded by the 13 profilaments. Such a type of structure we called as a microtubule. Microtubule. Is it right? Microtubules. For example, you just assume this is a microtubule structure. It has a simply outer structure. It has outer structure that is made up of with plastic. If you cut this marker that contains empty space inside. So similarly, here also the empty space which is surrounded by these like structures. But here this pen is made up of with the plastic, but the microfilaments are microtubules which are made up of with the profilaments. These profilaments which are made up of with the tubulin proteins. Is it right? In this way, the tubule of microtubule is formed in the cell. See, one more important point here. The tubule protein alpha and beta. Alpha, beta, these two proteins that contains a site called as a GTP contains. This is the alpha, this is the beta. Actually, this alpha protein and this also beta tubulin. This alpha tubulin and beta tubulin that contains a site for the GTP. Very important point here. GTP. Okay, guanosine triphosphate. This GTP that binds to the alpha and also this GTP that binds beta. Actually, you can see this is a filament and also tubule. Filament tubule that contains beta here and alpha here. Alpha and beta. This is the positive end, this is the negative end. Here you can see I mentioned depolarization and polarization. What will happen? In the polarization, addition of heterodimers to this area. Okay, addition of heterodimers alpha beta tubulin at this area very rapidly when compared to this area. Here also alpha beta heterodimers is adding, but the number of addition for a minute, number of addition of heterodimers for a minute is very less than the number of addition of heterodimers in the region of here is more. So here is a more addition when compared to this area. So if you see this thing, the depolarization is occurring here, addition here occurring, and somewhat deletion also occurring here. Here there is no need, there is no choice to dissociation of the proteins. But here is a dissociation can occur. But at the same time, addition of heterodimers also very less. But here is a dissociation very less content may occur, but addition is a very rapid than the dissociation. So that's why this site is we called as a polymerization site. Here is a depolymerization site. Here the depolymerization is depend on this hydrolysis of GTP. What happened? Actually, the hydrolysis of GTP is occur for the alpha and beta chain. Actually, if you see this heterodimer that is attaching here and also here, wherever the dissociation occur, where actually GDP that converted into the GDP. GDP that converted into the GDP. Here what happened? This conversion, this breakdown of these bonds which releases some energy. Such energy is utilized for the dissociation from movement of one heterodimer from to the another heterodimer. Okay, dissociation of heterodimer from another heterodimer. Actually, these heterodimers together form a profilament with the help of a non-covalent bonds. What happened? Such type of non-covalent bonds are broken by this conversion GTP into the GDP. GTP into the GDP. This is all about the what actually how microtubules which are formed in the cell. Is it clear? So now we have to see what is the functions actually. These microtubules are functioning in the cell and how it is required for the different functions of cell. Okay, let us see. So before going to the function, we have to know some structures. I mentioned, I shown here is only one microtubule, but in the cell, such type of single microtubules we called as a monomicromer microtubule. But in the cell, the dimer and trimers also form. Dimer and trimers. Dimer means two microtubules together forms a dimer. Trimer means three microtubules together that forms a trimer. Let us see here. First of all, dimer. Actually, we know very well 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here is the profilaments. These profilaments that forms the a tube-like structure that is called as a microtubules. These profilaments, 13 profilaments. Let us see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it right? Now, how dimer is formed? It is a one microtubule. Another microtubule also come and contact with this microtubule, the microtubule 1 that forms a dimer. But the second microtubule that attached to the first microtubule only that contains the 10 profilaments. Let us see. Here is a actually see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What happened here? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here the protofilaments that are present in a single tubule that is taken another tubule's protofilaments. Like you can just assume these protofilament that contains the these microtubule that contains the 13 protofilaments. These microtubule also that sharing 3 protofilaments which are present in the first microtubule. Let us see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on 10, 11, 12, 13. It is sharing. This is called as the dimerization. These dimerization can seen in the cilia and flagella. Cilia and flagella. Let us see the trimer. Similarly, what happened? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, we can write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just see this is a, for example, this is the first, this is the second and third. You can write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it right? Again, you can write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is it right? Again, you write here 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So similarly, what happening? The microtubule of first one that giving 3 profilaments to the second. Again, the second microtubule that giving and sharing 3 profilaments to the third. Similarly, this showing the trimer. This trimeric microtubule. Such a type of microtubules we will see in the basal body of cilia flagella. Basal body of cilia and flagella. Cilia and flagella, and also which are present in the centriole. Centriole. So we have to know what is the centriole. Centrioles is a cytoskeleton structure which is a site for the production or synthesis of microtubule which are essential for the cell division. Such type of microtubules we called as a spindle fibers. Actually, the spindle fibers which are drag the chromosomes which are present in the equatorial plate of cell into the 2 different sites of cells. Spindle fibers that are made up with the microtubules. Okay, now this centriole is a site for the synthesis of such type of spindle fibers. So, basal body of cilia and flagella. In the next class, I will discuss cilia and flagella structures. Then I will show you what is the basal body that contains the primary microtubule and what is the cilia flagella that is contains this type of dimeric microtubules. Okay, let us see the functions. The cytoskeleton is especially in the microtubule that is very essential for the structure of cell. The second important function is it is involved in the cell division. It is involved in the cell division. The third important function of microtubule is it is involved in the movement of cell. Movement of cell. The best example, the movement can be done by the cilia and flagella. Cilia and flagella. Okay, I will give you the examples for these cilia flagella in the next class. And also it is involved in the sperm motility. Sperm motility. The sperm that contains the axoneme, that axoneme actually that contains this cytoskeleton microtubule, especially that involved in the movement of sperm cell. So in this way, the microtubules are present in the form of dimeric and trimeric and monomeric. And these microtubules especially formed by a protein called as a tubulin. This tubulin that is in the form of 2 types, alpha tubulin and beta tubulin. Always the beta tubulin that contains at the polymerization place, always the alpha tubulin that contains at the depolymerization place. Due to these structures, we called as these microtubules that follow the polarization. That means the polymerization we called as the positive end or plus end, the depolymerization end we called as the negative end. So such type of polymerization, depolymerization, which are essential for the what actually the cell division. The cell division. I will discuss the cell division and also the structure of cilia flagella in the next class. I hope it is very clear to understand. You people understood this class very clearly. Please do subscribe my channel and like, share, comment. Thank you.